This is a threat, is it? You think you can frighten me into giving you that tape?
The tape, yes, the tape. I hope you still do have the tape. You haven't destroyed it, have you?
You know how you can get it, Sky. Make me that promise.
How do you know that I would be telling you the truth?
I'd know, my darling.
That's what Spencer said, yes.
Give me that thing.
Don't try it. It won't work.
Do you think murder will? Then pull the trigger. Pull the trigger, Sky. Kill me. You think it'll mean that much to me? It won't. You see, I don't care that much about being alive.
You're lying, Libby. You want to live very much.
You're right. But not as much as you do, Sky. And if you kill me, your future won't be much either, will it? Prison life is never much fun, I hear.
Give me that tape.
No, darling. The tape is going with me tonight.
Where are you going?
Back to Switzerland. I'm taking the afternoon flight to Zurich. Unless, of course, you kill me. The choice is yours.
Give me that tape.
No.
All right.
You are mad!
No. I'm not mad. But you were right before. Prison life is unbearable. For women as well as men.
What are you talking about?
What do you think the police will think when they dig the bullet out from the couch and match it with the one that they dig from the body of Jeff Brown? Yes, operator. Get me the police, please. What do you think that the police will do then?
Oh. Yeah.
Never fear helps here.
What are you doing here?
I'm your local nurse, and I'm here to make you feel better.
Well, for a moment there, I thought that I might get better.
My, this looks very serious. Now, stick out that tongue. Come on, stick it up. Oh, that looks very good. Put that thing back in your mouth.
How'd you get in here?
So, how's your temperature?
It's rising every moment.
Hey, that's what I thought.
I asked how you got in here.
Well, the door was ajar downstairs, and I didn't want to disturb anybody.
With Nora again.
Don't talk. It's not good for you.
Yeah, you think you know what's good for me, huh?
I certainly do. Me. Now I'm here to make you feel better.
People have died with less provocation than this.
You're not going to die, especially after my special prescription.
What's that?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup? Oh. You made chicken soup? Oh, that is funny. That is to laugh. You made chicken soup?
Are you kidding? I got this in a restaurant. Now, open your mouth. Come on.
Don't get too close. I've got germs.
So?
Okay. Are you afraid?
No.
May I speak to you for a minute?
No, you may not.
It's important. Very, very important.
Nora, I have a dinner guest. I'm not interested in hearing about your household problem.
It isn't about the house. It's about you.
Save it, Nora. You can tell me about it in the morning.
It's about something I heard tonight. Something that might be absolutely vital for you to know about.
Nora!
It's about that man that was here tonight. That man named Cameron.
What about him?
I overheard a telephone conversation he had. It was an accident. I was just passing by.
Save the excuses, Nora. Tell me what you heard.
Well, he was speaking very secretively, but I heard him say they think you might be a spy.
What are you
talking about?
I know it sounds insane, but that's what he said.
Now, I don't know what you think that you may have heard, Nora, but it could not have been that. And I'll tell you something else. There's only one spy in this house, and that's you, and you've just proved it.
No, please, I'm just trying to be helpful.
Spencer warned me about you. He said that you were a snoop, that you weren't happy unless you had your nose in everybody else's business.
I swear to you, I wasn't eavesdropping.
All right, Nora, I've had it. You're fired.
What did you say?
I said you're fired. You can pack your stuff, get it all together, and go on and get out of my house.
You can't do that.
I can't? Why can't I?
Because you just can't.
Oh, yeah, what are you going to do? You're going to threaten me? You're going to threaten me with blackmail?
Let's face it. I do know where a few bodies are buried around here, Mr. Whitney.
Let me tell you something, Nora. People who make threats like that frequently become one of those buried bodies. Do I make myself clear? Now, I don't know, nor do I particularly care how much you earn, but there must be, $500 or $600 here. There, take that as your severance pay.
You really should think about this, Mr. Whitney.
I don't want to see you again, Nora. Don't stop to say goodbye. Just pack your stuff and get out.
You'll be sorry. You'll be very, very sorry!
Threaten me, housekeeper.
Sky, what's happening?
I just got rid of a household pest. Perhaps I should have called the exterminator.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God and in the presence of these witnesses. Joined together, this man and this woman in holy matrimony. The union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind is intended by God for their mutual joy. Therefore, marriage is an emergency not to be entered into unadvisedly.
An emergency, he's
or
the best man.
lightly. If any of you can show just cause why they may not be lawfully married, speak now or else forever.
I want to know.
Hold your peace.
I'm sorry.
Go on. Go on.
The ring, please, Mr. Whitney. And take Raven's hand. Will you, Skylar, take Raven to be your lawfully wedded wife?
That's not my ring.
Go on.
Lawfully wedded wife. To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death you do part.
Geraldine.
Geraldine's.
Yes. I will.
Place the ring on her finger. The ring on her finger. Will you, Raven, take Skylar to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death you do part.
I will.
Will all of you, witnessing these promises, please do all in your part and your power to uphold these persons in their marriage? Yes. I now pronounce you man and wife. May kiss the bride.
You better give me a good explanation for ruining this wedding.
What were we supposed to do? Geraldine was nice enough to volunteer the ring for the duration.
It doesn't even fit. Look at this.
It was the best that we could do. I asked the Reverend. He said that it's still legal.
My wedding, my beautiful wedding.
Yeah. Mine, too.
construction is going on down there. We're sitting up here. What are people going to think?
It's our wedding. We can do what we want to.
Well, what I would like to do is just go downstairs and then pretend that nothing unusual happened. But how can I do that? I mean, I think somebody noticed that something went a little wrong.
Well, there were 1 or 2 times when we did get a bit loud.
Don't preach at me. You mean I got a little loud? Well, I'm not going to let anyone know that I'm not perfectly happy. My beautiful wedding. How could you?
It wasn't easy.
All right. Hello, Raven. Come to me. I have an idea.
There you go, Mrs. Saxon. Nice and sharp.
Raven? Yeah. Whenever you're ready, dear.
Mr. Stoner, you got a phone call. Headquarters?
Excuse me.
Anyone else?
Raven, cut the cake, dear.
This account is closed. So's this one. And this one is too. In fact, most of the accounts are closed. What's this? This is a letter from a jeweler that Spencer was going to use when I was going to turn all my capital into diamonds. But I told Spencer that that wouldn't be necessary anymore. But from the looks of this, he did it anyway. All that money turned into cash and then into diamonds for mobility.
Oh, no. Oh, poor old Spence. I don't believe this.
It was my plan. And then he used it for himself.
Oh, come on. Poor old Spence is dead. He and Camilla Devereaux, they're both drowned.
No. No, I don't think so. I think the reason that Spencer's body wasn't found at the bottom of the river was because he wasn't there. Spencer has absconded with my entire fortune.
All of it, Mr. Whitney?
For the second time in my life, I'm absolutely penniless.
Penniless?
United States Army fencing champion, 1969-1970.
Anthony Shaw Academy. Class champion, 1968.
First blood, I believe.
Plenty more where that came from.
flailing about. You'll never defeat my accuracy.
Whitney, you were a worthy opponent. Right till the end.
So are you.
For your information, I always hated Van Dyne. He would have made a lousy soldier.
What do you think of me now?
Well, I think you're doing very well, considering you just had one of the biggest shocks of your life.
If a Martian had landed in the French yard, I'm sure I would have handled it better.
Honey, you can't blame yourself. You haven't seen him since he was a little baby. And then to have him dropped on your doorstep after 2 years, that's enough to put anybody in shock.
I don't know what to say to him.
You'll think of something.
Everything was going so well. We got our money back. We got the house. Why did this have to happen? Where is it written that Raven Whitney is not allowed to be happy?
You'll be happy again. And then knowing you'll want to share that happiness with your son.
Why did Logan do this to me? Why did he send Jamey here now?
You know, honey, a while ago when we were living in the servants' quarters, I asked you about your previous marriages.
I remember. I told you I wasn't ready to talk about it.
I'd never asked you about it before then, and I haven't mentioned anything about it since. I figured that when you were ready to talk about it, you would. You want to talk to me about it now?
Well, there really isn't too much to tell. I mean, you already know about Ian Devereaux and Jefferson Brown.
Yeah. But Kevin Jameson and Logan Swift are just names to me. Kevin was an adult when Geraldine adopted him. I hardly ever saw him.
Geraldine was grooming Kevin Jameson to be the next president of the United States. And I was going to be the first lady. Isn't that funny?
Did you love him?
Spent a lot more time sleeping on a 747 than he did in our own bedroom. Geraldine said that a good politician was born on the road. So I was just supposed to be a good little wife, grin and bear it.
How did you meet Logan?
Oh, it really wasn't important. I mean, I met him on one night, went out with him on another night. Didn't mean anything. I just didn't give a damn what I did, just so long as I didn't have to do it alone.
That's when you became pregnant with Jamey.
When I found that I couldn't hide it anymore, I decided I was going to tell Kevin that it was his baby. And then I found out that Kevin was sterile.
Raven.
No. I want to finish. When Kevin found out, he went wild. And he got smashed one night and started chasing me in a car. And the car crashed. And Kevin Jameson was killed. And Geraldine told me that she would never forgive me. But she did anyway, I guess. So now you know. You feel better? Now that you know what a bad person I was?
Honey, we've all done things that we're not terribly proud of, honey. And whatever you did for whatever reasons, that was in the past. You're not bad. It's not like you're a bad person.
Oh, no. I'll always be bad. It's in the blood.
Well, this is my study. This is where I do all my work, over here at the desk. Uh-huh. I've got a globe. Let's go take a look at the globe. Ever seen one of these before? It's a globe of the whole world. And, well, why don't you see if you can find out where we are here? Very good. Well, that's the world. Huh.
What are you doing?
Well, actually, I am sort of busy, so maybe we could have a little talk later on. Hold it, Jamey. Life really hasn't been too much fun for you around here, has it?
It's okay.
Well, look, if you'd like, you could hang around with me for a while. Now, let's see. Football. You like football? You ever watch football? No? No. Well, how about high finance? Let's see. Where will we start? We'll start with stocks. Now.
What's that?
Well, stocks. It's like this. First thing you want to know is, even if you're in blue chips, if you overextend yourself, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to get killed. Now, I was just talking to my broker a little while ago, and he was talking about some municipal bonds. See, they're going to be building a dam here on the West Coast. It looks like there may be an...
You went to bed? Mm-hmm. Did you wake up later on that evening?
Yes.
Could you tell the court why?
To answer the door.
The door?
Yes, it was a little after midnight, and it was Detective Egan from the Monticello Police Department. She wanted to know if I had seen Sky Whitney.
Sit down, Mr. Whitney.
Damn it, Alicia, you tell the truth.
That is the truth.
No, it isn't. She's lying. She could save Raven, and she's lying.
Your Honor, this man tried to coerce me into lying, and I refused him.
You can't do this, Alicia. You can't do this.
You can't let her get away with this.
I want that man restrained and dragged from my courtroom.
You hurt me too many times in the past. You won't hurt me again.
I would have kept my end of the bargain.
I know, but I changed my mind.
Come on, Sky. You're going.
You never planned on going through this, did you?
Order in this court.
No one who ever fights me can win.
Listen to her. Will you listen to what she is saying?
I will have order.
I am putting you both in jail, Sky. Me. I hope you rot in jail the rest of your life, you little tramp.
Alicia! Mr. Whitney! For your own sake! I escort you to the judge's chamber. All right, calm down.
Why, of course.
Calm down. She's gone.
Let go of
keep
him.
her back.
Just
give me a moment to catch my breath.
She's gone. It's over.
Be all right.
I'll be all right.
Come on.